Hi all, this is Lynn with Paper Life, and we are back today, and I'm sharing with you another idea. At least I'm hoping. I'm still working on the Vintage Beach Kit, and this was one of the little journaling cards that came from it. I printed all of it on cardstock, and I did a double-side print, so the back has some detail already on it. I cut out my journaling card and I distressed all around the edges so you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me do that. So, one of my favorite things to use is book pages. I mean, they're easy, they're cheap. If you use altered book covers at all, then you have these things just all over the place. So, what I was thinking was, let's create a pocket with it. Let's make a pocket. Why not? I can't rip that way. I can't rip my paper like that. Alright. Do over. Cancel. That's probably not good this quick into the video that I'm already making mistakes, huh? Alright, let's try that again. I want to rip off this border around the edges where it's just plain white. I don't know why. I don't like it. I don't want it there. You can keep it if you want it there. I don't. I don't want it, so I'm taking it off. So what I'm going to do is take off that white on 3 of the sides. You don't even really have to do this on the top part. I don't know. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So what my thought was to do kind of a corner tuck and maybe add a pocket on top. I don't know. That's my theory, at least. So that's the only reason I kind of am tearing this at an angle, is so that when it lays down on my page, it's just laying on the corner of it. Maybe. I don't like that white spot, so I'm going to fold off. No, I'm okay with that white spot. We're just going to leave it alone. I'm using Vintage Photo, the same thing I used to distress that. I have a bunch of my scraps sitting over here to the side. That's one thing that I would like to tell you. I find it, at least for me, helpful. Now, you may not find this helpful. When I'm doing a journal, I tend to go through and pick out the stuff that I want to use, the things I think I'll want to use, and then when I start making my journal, I just used the same lace or ribbon or whatever on my pockets and stuff like that. In my opinion, it tends to keep me more organized, so I'm not just putting all kinds of random stuff in there and it has no rhyme or reason. That's at least why I do it. But like any of this stuff, do what works for you, what you want to do. This pocket may even get cut down just because it's kind of on the big side, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks and how it works out. Worst case scenario, I cut it down and distress a little bit, right? This side I'm not even worried about. The distressing is horribly done, but you won't see this side. I'm more concerned with if, for whatever reason, my lines don't line up. Oh yeah, that reason would be that they never do for me. You don't notice a difference between the two. Okay. So I'm going to take my glue pads, or my ink pad, and just set it to the side. Like that. Now, grab my little journaling card. Figure out what I think I want to do. I grabbed a doily. This has just been slightly coffee dyed, just to give it a little interest, make it not look so white. I don't think I want any of this. I don't really want it like this because my page is going to be right here, and being that this is paper, I'm afraid it's going to kind of want to tear. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I wish you guys were all here so you could tell me what I want to do. Just yell it into the phone or into the computer or whatever you're watching this on. Be like, don't do that. Quick, don't do that. I think I like that. It's a little too much white on white. I think it's not showing up the way I want it to be. So let's see. I mean, I know a lot of you have questions. You've asked me before about layering. I'm probably not the best one to give advice on that because I personally don't believe I'm the best at layering. I don't do it very often. But I guess the best advice I would have is just kind of put stuff down, play with it. I don't really glue anything in until I'm happy with it, or happy enough for me. What else do I have? I have some little bit of lace here. I have a lot of white lace going on in here. It's not standing out as much as I would like for it to. I may end up just putting that across the top like that. Maybe across the top like that. Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's go with that and act like we're happy. So now what I'm trying to do is just kind of pull off a layer at a time. Work with that layer so that I'm not messing up how I was happy enough with it. I'm going to flip this over, cut out this page, cut out the excess lace off of here. Okay, so we have that. What if we I need a new ink pad badly. Badly. Just really kind of drop it down. Why not? That seems like a good answer. Let's see, what if we... I feel like that would have worked if I didn't have the book page behind there. So, cancel that. Just joking. Don't do that. I don't like that. That's just going to have to be good enough. That is just going to have to be good enough. I want to kind of give my doily a little extra attention. Oh, you know what probably would have been nice on here is if I had grabbed a different color ink pad. You know, maybe like one of the blues. And just kind of done this with the blue instead of the distress or vintage photo. But whatever. Or a green, or, you know, just something to break up my colors. So, that's kind of grungy. Kind of grungy. Kind of grungy. No, don't like that either. Alright, that looks kind of okay. I want to make this also a little bit of a pocket, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my doily. And I'm only going to use half of it, because I don't want it going behind here very much. I don't want it getting in the way of papers or whatever. Or whatever. So that's all I do is I find a element that I'm pretty happy with. I go ahead and glue it down, and then I continue working from that spot on. I'm sure that there are plenty, and I say I'm sure, but I know there are plenty that are a lot better at layering than I am. But this is how I do it. If you like another way, then you do your way. But I'm just trying to use up scraps, little pieces that I got, whatever. This is just some cheesecloth. It's not necessarily a scrap, but it's pretty cheap to buy. It's kind of cute. Gives a little bit of fibers to your project. I think I like that. Kind of bunch it up behind, maybe. Maybe. With the lace under here. I don't know, this isn't my favorite project I've done, but let's see. At this point, we might as well just go with it, right? There's no turning back now. But I honestly believe what I'm missing in this is some extra color. Just some color to make everything pop out. But while I'm sitting here doing this, I don't have those on me, so I'm just kind of cutting off my excess lace from the front so it kind of looks like it goes there. Okay. Back to this cheesecloth again. Back to this cheesecloth. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Let's just do that. Run a bead of glue down this side. Because at this point, we're just going to do it, right? I'm just kind of trying to put this on here, preferably before my glue sets. Now, especially with the cheesecloth, I kind of try to work with a fast set glue because, you know, it's always fun to get it all over your hands. Okay. So there's my cheesecloth. I'm thinking maybe something like that. Maybe. I'm putting on a generous amount so that hopefully this stuff will hold down my cheesecloth into place. We can always hope, right guys? I'm just going to take my bone fold and kind of push down on that cheesecloth area, hopefully to get the glue into the fibers a little bit more. I'm going to put you on hold for just a second. Okay guys, I couldn't stand it. I had to go grab some different colored Distress ink. I don't know what color I'm going to want because I'm kind of afraid this blue, it's peacock feathers, may want to blend in with this tag that I'm using here, so let's see. See, not loving it. Let's try this red that I brought over. This is Barn Door. Maybe if I put it on real light. Let's see how real light I can do it. And then what I think I'm going to do, because that's still a little bit brighter than what I want it to be, is I'm going to go back to my vintage photo and just kind of go back over that red a little bit. Alright guys, do you ever feel like sometimes you should just stop while you're ahead? Because that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know how much I'm loving that, but whatever. Whatever, you have an idea of what I'm doing. Now I have this spot here. I really feel like I should add something there, so what should we add? I have some little pearls. And I have some of that eyelash trim that I used before. So why don't I maybe leave it the heck alone? At least until I know something better to put there. I'm not loving it. I guess we'll put this down as a learning experiment that when you learn how to do something new, hopefully, I hope, and two, that not everything's going to come out perfectly. I want to add something. Where did I throw my... Guys, do you know where I put that? I don't know where I put that lace that I used there, but let's see. What do we think about... No, not that. I have no idea where I put that bluish lace. Let's see. Well, that looks better. I do not like that. I do not like it at all. I do not like green eggs and ham, said Sam I Am. So you know what? There is nothing in this that can't be redone, right? So since I don't like it, I'm just going to trim it off. Yep, don't like that. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Distress my edges. Maybe I won't be able to notice that I had some stuff there. Well, this is definitely not done. I want to add something here. I don't know what I want to add, but for right now I'm just going to leave it because it's not working for me. It's not doing what I want it to do. It's better for me to just walk away for a little bit and then come back. But let's see. I'm going to grab my book back again. The way this is going to work in my journal is I would glue it down on the edge of my page like that. And then I have this pocket back here behind my book page. And I also have another little pocket back here behind that image. Yeah. Leave it alone, walk away. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it alone and I'm going to walk away. And then maybe when I have a fresh new look at it, something will make more sense. But for right now, I just can't figure out what I want to do. I feel like it's missing something. It needs something. But I kind of feel like it's already crazy enough. So whatever, guys. Just have fun. This is another little trick. Limited supply. Easy for you to do. I hope you all have a great day. And I will try not to strangle this. Bye, guys.